DWO Reborn.
Peter! Hand me my R1K! The battle is starting! It's time to Flask Up! Flask Up, the original show made for the players, by the players. With me, MasterNoob.
In this episode, MasterNoob challenges Shukize regarding key issues with the DWO Reborn project.
Never give up! Trust your instincts!
Now, introducing, put your yellow turbans up, Mr. R1 Bronze Sphere, it's Master Noob!
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Put those spears up. Put them up. Level 1 capes to the sky. Keep clapping. You know what? Shut up. Shut up. Sit down. Be quiet. Cut that music off. I said shut it off. We're back with episode 2. First, we had the developer, White Cat. Now we have Shukize, basically the leader of what's going on here. It's not going to be all fun and games like the last time. I'm going to ask him the hard questions. It's going to be up to him to come up with an answer. Are you ready? Let's Flask Up. All right, Shukize, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself, just like the basics, the general, like, what's your DWO story?
It's the summer of 2006. I got a PlayStation 2, and I go on Playsia.com while I'm 11 years old. And I find Dynasty Warrior, or whatever it was, SSMO, BB, and I'm like, wow, that fucking rules. So I buy that with my grandma's credit card, and I insert it into my PlayStation 2, and then I make an account and pay for
Already taking people's money, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's my first victim. But dang, that's crazy. Don't put that in there. That's fucking insane. But
I'm putting that in there. What are you talking about?
But anyways, so
you robbing people at the start.
Man, listen, what can I say?
When you were a wee lad, you were robbing niggas. That's crazy.
Here, yep. I'm my father's son. But dude.
All right, keep going.
So then Japanese version comes out, like the actual free to play Shinsang Kumiso Online. I download that on my computer with no motherboard, or no graphics card or whatever, and I can play at a blazing 10 frames. I don't know how to play. I can't read Japanese. I don't know what anything is. I didn't know what charge blocking was until 2009. And fast forward, English server comes out. Then I start playing that. I make my account. I get banned for trying to sell weapons for PayPal money, and then I make another account, and then English server closes, and then I go back to my original Japanese account from 06, and I just continue where I left off. And I played Japan server forever until it closed in 2022, and then I moved to Chinese private server in 2021, and I just played that until that closed too last year. So here we are.
So you've been this has been a lifelong thing for you, a lifelong hobby. You've been with DWO basically since you were a kid.
I am DWO, dude. I am DWO, bro.
What led to this project? What got you wanting to revive the DWO?
Well, when the server closed, the Chinese private server, I felt a big void. To start with, I quit my job and moved to Japan to get a better ping to play Chinese private server. And then I moved to Thailand, because it's slightly closer.
You're saying you moved just to play the game?
Yes, that's my only purpose. I just want to play the game with a low ping. For the entirety of the game's history, I've never had a low ping. When I moved to Japan, my ping was 100. When I moved to Thailand, my ping was 90. And that little 90, that was enough for me.
All right. Well, okay. So keep going about the bringing back, doing the DWO Reborn. What was the goal there?
Well, the goal was to play the game, dude. It's that is my game. I've tried many other online games to find something for me. I think Tekken 8 is like as good as it gets, but that mean, that's not even nothing fills the void as DWO. I just have to have the game. I gotta play. I don't want to quest. I don't want to do anything. I just want to play the game or farm and do like a peace or juggle every now and again, and then hit people for Tonka. That's it. It's just the game is euphoria for me. There's nothing better than just sitting down after a long, hard, crappy day of work and playing DWO.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, everybody here in this call and that's going to watch this video in the future, we all want to play DWO. We're all ready to get back on to Confront, that was weird. Confront, run into planes and feed a whole bunch of kills and maybe pick up some along the way. Tell me about how development is. Tell me about let's start early off development. What problems did we have like when we first started, and then we'll build up to now.
Well, this started like around October, maybe October-ish of 2025. It started with me. I had this Discord server going up. Nothing was really going on. But then, Frost reached out to me. Or Descent was he changed his name sometimes. Descent was his name back in the day. I wanted to get the game going. I kept posting around asking Chinese players, everything about everything. Hey, I will pay anything. I just need the server files. I gotta get this game back. And no one would talk to me. No one would speak to me.
Right.
And then Frost, he showed the same interest. So he started spamming people. And so now we're going all around, and then we get in contact with someone by the name of Bent. Bent had connections to other people, and then that's how he found White Cat. So here's where we are now, and I guess we kind of started like late December.
All right, so we're just getting over a part where we're moving from DWO EN, which had spaghetti code, and it was really hard for White Cat to utilize. We're moving to DWO Z. What is this like the hardest thing that we've done so far, or like what has been some challenges along the way that have hit like major roadblocks? What were we looking at along the way?
Well, so along the way, I mean, especially DWO EN server. Well, everything's very old, and we have nothing. We have to find out everything, every object. What does this do? What does that do? How do you even log in?
Right.
And the biggest hurdle was getting past the login server, or the logging process, or whatever, to get loaded.
Couldn't even get in.
Model. Yeah, exactly. Once we got past that, it was really White Cat that just kind of figured out everything. He shows us like some screenshots and whatnot. He's running through every bit of code you could possibly think of to piece this and this together. He's literally just trial and error to figure out what works.
Okay.
And then when he got somewhat into now we're in the game, we can move around. That's when he called upon me and some others to try and find out the object IDs. Like, okay, well, you click this, what happens? What pulls up? You click that, what happens? What pulls up? We found all the object IDs for DWO, and that led to us having the sandbox we have right now, where we can log in, we got all the gear, we can chat, we got emotes. Now we're moving to Z. What that means is, yeah, some stuff doesn't really match up because Z has 10 times more content than EN server did. EN ended 2013. Yeah. We have a 2021, technically it's 2022 January client of Z. Nothing. We would think that moving to the Japanese version, these games are over 10 years apart. It'd be kind of hard to get into it. I mean, White Cat kind of got into the game, got past the login. He's running around and do everything. He got all that done within like a day.
Right.
So
yeah, that's very impressive. I know from the back end that switching over to DWOZ, it's so much faster, and I don't know. I don't want to sound like Donald Trump. Better, faster, whatever. It's the quality of life is going to improve with this switch. Yeah, so I respect White Cat for believing in this, well, in himself. Number one, he's got to do all this without, being adequately. Well, if I was a programmer, I wouldn't be doing it for how much he's doing it for. I don't even do my regular work for cheap too. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Now that's all me talking with the knowledge that I have from looking at the back end. A lot of people, including myself, before I went to the mod team's chat room, have a lot of doubts. Okay, you gotta say something to them, because if I was not in a financial position that I'm in, looking at there's not enough progress to be putting money down, to be honest with you. And I'm still very worried about that. Like I maxed out. I'm at the top tier of the donations, just on a hope that y'all get it together. What can you say to people right now? The one thing that you can say to calm people down and say, hey, we've got this. Go ahead.
Guys, it's your boy. No, I'm kidding.
No, I was man, cut the interview. Fuck that.
I'll fuck with you. I'll fuck with you. So, this project, this is something I would not let stop. This is something I will not let in. We're making progress. We will continue to make progress. I understand progress is slow right now. Donations are slow right now, but that's not your fault. That's not White Cat's fault. That's not anyone's fault. I am the one who's. What's the fucking Spider-Man quote? I started this company.
What you're saying?
I put everything into this. Yeah, go ahead.
So what you're saying is, like, you are. In the end of the day, if anybody is going to take the pin on success or failure, it's you. You this has been almost, well, at least your adult life. This is your adult life goal to bring back DWO. So it would be in bad taste to blame players for lack of donations. Is that what you're saying? Or if it slows down? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we can't really blame the players, man. I know things have been said. I've said things. We can't blame the players. We can't blame White Cat. We just have to. You could blame me. Like, I'm supposed to be handling some stuff in the back end as well. I'm not going to lie. I have been slacking off. I just started getting the website going. I just made a coffee so we can accept Visa and MasterCard donations, Cash App, if you like your boy. We're doing things to get the game going. White Cat's doing things, but I wasn't really pulling my part of the barrel, right?
Okay.
It's a two-person barrel. We've got a big team.
There's
White Cat's handling so many fucking things.
It's like a canoe. Everybody has to pick up an oar and row the boat. I'm not that good at coding, but I know that if White Cat is telling y'all to do X, Y, and Z, you guys need to handle that. Especially when there's people with me. I have a monetary interest in this. I have a financial interest. I have made an investment in this project. Other people have, emotional investment on it. They want it to come back, but they're on the fence whether to donate or not, right? So, yeah, if everybody that's claiming that they are helping out needs to grab an oar and start rowing. And I appreciate that you said you're taking ownership of, hey, I was not doing everything that I could do. I'm not that good at coding, but I can make a really damn good GM/moderator. So I'm just moving out of the way so y'all can do that kind of stuff. And I think that's good to hear that you got it. We're taking ownership of success or failure. It's both sides. But no, we can't blame anyone else but the people working on it.
And again, I appreciate you joining the GM, the mod team, man. You've been an amazing help. I've started with I started handling the website. White Cat teach me some coding. Like that's why I'm getting some stuff going and whatnot. I'm trying to get like some Discord to website to coffee and integrations. Like okay, like you make a donation or whatever. The second you do that, your status changes on the website and on the Discord, et cetera, et cetera. I'm trying to do some stuff in the back end. I mean, I'm in school right now, dude. I started college to learn how to code to reverse engineer DWO. I'm in a year in right now. Like I was doing homework before we started this. Like I really am about this, dude. So you like I know things are kind of low right now. Give us a little bit. We're locking in. I'm trying to lock in. White Cat's been locked in from the get go, dude. I put 2,000. Dude, I put.
White Cat's been locked in. That's the one thing I'll always say. White Cat has been locked in. I'm not gonna defend none of y'all niggas other than White Cat. If I die on the hill that White Cat has been locked in, then I'm happy with that. I don't know about none of y'all.
I got $2,225 into the game right now. So yeah, it's the most.
Oh, you financially, okay.
Yeah, dude. Like, cause like I said, from the beginning, I was trying to sponsor this entire thing by myself, but I'm fucking stupid. I didn't realize that this shit takes a lot of time, money, effort, and emotions to be able to do this. So that's why I opened this up to the community and asking for the community's help to get this going. Because I was going to try and sponsor this thing by myself, dude. I was just going to open it up to the public. Everything's free. Everyone just play the game, dude. Like I was taking like an actual child. I just want the fucking game back so much. I realized that this cannot succeed without the community.
That doesn't make sense for you. You can't afford that. Yeah, you can't afford that. Okay, I'll come back. I'll swing back around to that financial, and it's about the community and like everything. The community has a stake in it. I would have a question. We're talking about paying for everything. People want to know how much. Like you got to explain White Cat's how he's getting paid, because we see how much has been donated, but we don't see like. Is he getting that immediately? Is it being doled out in time after work has been done? Explain to me how, because if he's getting paid immediately, it's going to be like the workers that do construction on the highway. They'll get a little bit of work done and then they'll stop, right? That's a big problem in the United States. So tell me how White Cat is getting his money. Does he do work before and then get paid, or what is it? What's the way it started, program?
Right? This started back in like late December, so it's been about 5 months. So what has been donated has been over the course of 5 months.
Okay.
So originally it started with Bent handling all the finances. I really didn't know anything. I paid the money and it went to White Cat. From what I know, White Cat was getting paid like every week-ish or every other week-ish, depending on how much money was donated. He like but then like some things happened where I didn't know exactly what was happening. Some things came to light. Let's just say there's a reason why Bent's not on the project anymore right now, right?
Well, explained that. White Cat explained that in his interview, how he was basically skimming off the top. But go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, and he basically wasn't doing. He was basically doing the same thing I'm doing right now with the website. Like, come on, dude. But
just not doing nothing. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, damn. But yeah, basically, yeah. So, so with that, like, I don't know if you remember about the taxes thing Bent was talking about. So you got to subtract from that. But yeah, as far as I've been in charge of the finances for the past month and 1 week, every time I get anything, I just send it straight to him. Like, and like for instance, like whenever I get paid on PayPal take like someone pays like $100. I get $95, right? Then I send it to my bank. Now that's $93, and then I gotta pay with the app that White Cat likes to use, and then it's down to like $92. But I just give him the full $100. I'm covering all the fees because again, I tried to say from the get-go, I want to pay for this shit myself. I love this fucking game, so I want to feel fucking connected to it. So I'll pay for the fees and all the bullshit. But right now he's only like I can tell you. Let me go and pick on. From the past month and a half, we've gotten 5 donations through PayPal. I don't know about the Chinese side. I don't handle that.
Okay.
But from past month and 1 week, we've gotten 5 donations. And whenever I just send it to White Cat. I will say this. Last month, the 4 donations we got, that's not nearly enough to pay for what White Cat does. Because also, like, he's paying for other services too that's helping the game out. He has a $200 subscription for this tool that he uses. So he's essentially he's losing money and time working on this project. He's really in it for the love of the game. He said he just loves the community as much. He wants to succeed, but he like damn, man. I gave him an extra $100 out of my pocket. You know, like
I understand. There's I understand what you're saying. He could definitely make more money doing something else, and I'm not sure about the subscription thing that you're saying, because I have extra tools that I use for work. Like I have an extra a gun holster. I got more extra ammo things. I still benefit from that outside of here. So he might be using this for another project. I'm a little on the fence for that. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He says like since he started using this tool, that's why he got into DWOZ so fast. Which I can understand. But it's a tool that help him code.
Go ahead and for the people while I'm looking, go ahead and shout out some people that have helped you along the way.
Okay, yeah. Shout out Sausage, Lag Administrator. Shout out Zuya. Shout out Frost, Descent. Shout out hey, shout out all of you, by the way, in the camera. Shout out MasterNoob. I don't know if you guys know him. Shout out Buster Wolf. Shout out motherfucking Teal. Obviously Teal. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Teal's the dude. Yeah, who you talking about? You talking about Teal? You talking about Teal?
Teal's the fucking guy.
Yeah, shout out Teal.
Teal's the fucking guy.
Okay, I got my questions back.
Okay.
All right, now that you did that, maybe it was just a joke, but the perfect timing. Now that you did that, you gotta. When I am at my work or when I am deciding who's gonna be on my team. Mm-hmm. I generally do not like to just have my friends. I would like to have a team of people with experience in whatever situation they're in.
Right.
Regardless of whether I'm friends with them or not.
Right.
Your admin team looks like a bunch of your friends. I feel, and a lot of other people feel like there are qualified individuals in this community that could also do jobs.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Why are all your at this moment, why are they all your friends?
I mean, they're not really all my friends. I don't even know who Buster Wolf is. I really don't know Trakill that much. Don't know Ping Ping. I don't know you all that much. I really didn't know Descent.
Yeah,
I really didn't know Descent until like he started this. I didn't really know who he is. I really don't know a lot of these people. They just seem like just people that know how to handle stuff. And to add to that, half of these people I do know. I know Till, I know Seshio, I know Fuba. Yeah, it's just kind of a mix of people who I think is. Hey, if anyone wants to apply to be an admin or a mod or GM or whatever, and they're locked in, they're ready to get shit done. Fucking let's do it.
Okay, so you're all right. That also brings a little more comfort in my opinion. You're saying that you are open to having other people that are qualified also assist in this project, anybody that wants to take a leadership role that has the ability or has the willingness to do the work is available.
Yep.
What I'm saying. Okay, cool. So, me and Sausage were talking about this same topic. I'm sure a lot of people here we have people that speak Japanese. And read Japanese. We have people that read and speak Mandarin or Cantonese or Spanish or whatever. And we have people that may code or have really fast type speed. Somebody has skills that we're not utilizing. What is your opinion on crowdsourcing a lot of these tasks? We don't need 1 or 2 people sifting through files. We need 30.
Go ahead.
Hey,
I am more than open to it. The only concern I have is with, say like if they're working on the coding, whatever, the source code. Okay, now how do we make sure that doesn't leak? You know what I'm saying? Everything else, hey, please, we need y'all niggas, bro. But the source code, that's the only thing I'm like, okay, well, how do we make sure that doesn't leak? Leaks are so easy. The Avatar Last Airbender movie just fucking leaked. That's universal, dude. Like,
yeah, that hurt me because the people that actually like the artists didn't get paid for
so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Leaks are a concern, but everything else, 100%.
If leaks are a concern, then why do we have like the Reddit post? We're openly just going on Reddit and saying, "Hey, we're doing this. Everybody, come on."
No, that's fine. That's
you're talking about the code.
Yeah. I'm just talking about the source code.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell everybody. Tell your mom, dude. Tell your friends. Tell your family. But like it's it's just talking about the source code. That's the only thing I want to be a little wary about.
Okay. Now we're building up code. Okay, so. And we talked about how people don't want to put donations because they doubt. We have seen many times over this situation. I know Andy said it. I know a lot of the OGs said it. A lot of the OGs, I'm sorry, I thought I heard something. A lot of the OGs said it. People will have more hope in this project when confront or combat is available. What's the time frame, man? Because we don't want one thing we don't want to do is sit around in town for too long. Interest goes down, people stop looking at it, and then when combat is available, we don't have donations or we don't have players to keep it going. So, like, how long do we got until combat?
Man, listen, I'm 100% there with you. Thing is, I'm not the dev. I don't have an exact day. He says like it's going to be a lot faster than normal because of the tools he has now and all the knowledge we have of EN and DWOZ. He's steadily making progress. Currently, right now, his main focus is the tutorial. What that means is the battle tutorial. So once he has
there's boots on the ground, is what you're saying.
Yes, there are boots on the ground. On the ground. That is his main focus right now is the tutorial for the battle. And if you had the tutorial for the battle, you have the battle, right?
So if he's working on a tutorial, then he's loaded. I'm gonna ask him directly, and I'm sure people are gonna ask him after this interview is over and it's posted. If he's saying he's working on the tutorial, did he load a battle map? If the answer is yes, then that's gonna make people happier.
That I don't know. We have the maps. I don't know if he can load in yet. I don't know, man.
Yeah. If you can load them, that's a huge breakthrough. Because I know we had problems with switching from map to map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know yet.
So you don't have a specific time frame. The number of say if it took them 5 months to get to this point, and you're saying it's going to go faster, I would hope it's in the next 2 months. That's kind of what I think that's a pretty safe estimate. You say that.
Yeah, I was estimating about 2 months from what I was estimating 2 months from what he has and what he's been telling me. So 2 months sounds about right.
All right. So
give us 2 months and let's see where we're at.
Are you aware that DemonCon, Rukon, and Shukan tried to purchase from Koei Temco before? Are you aware of that?
I heard about that. Yeah, I did hear about that like a while ago. Yeah.
If White Cat knew that, why is White Cat asking about how much the server costs? If we're just worried about like, if we're focused on reverse engineering the game, why are we still talking about how much the server is going to cost if we buy it from them?
I think.
Do you understand? Is it too confused or
no? I get what you're saying.
What?
Yeah, I think he's. I think this is banter, but you know, I'm not him. I haven't really had a conversation about it. Because like, I mean, because to start off with, like when this project first started back in the day, as in 5 months ago, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to purchase like the server code, like the source code. I was trying to purchase that, and I guess other people did as well. But
okay,
Kelly said no.
Did they say no, or did they was it too expensive?
They kind of just ignored it. They didn't really even say no, yes, or no. They kind of just ignored it. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Okay. So, also, I know that that there is talk of monetization about like selling subscription payments and different things to keep it up. This monetization that we're talking about, I want to ask this first question: is the monetization to get a profit or to keep the server up?
My only goal,
my
only goal is keeping the server up and keeping the dev paid. I just want to play the game.
Okay.
I swear to you on my soul, nigga, I just want to play the fucking game so bad. I'm just thinking about the game every fucking day, dude. Have you ever had a dream about DWO? That's fucking sad, dude. But like dead ass. We could do little $5 fucking subscriptions. You get like 200 ore every fucking week or some shit, or and 50 gems every week. Blah blah. You all the gear will be cosmetic, like fucking Fortnite. You could pay for gear like cosmetics or whatever. Yeah, you can just, and it's like $2 a pop or $2 for a full set or something. Just some cheap bullshit to just keep the server running and keep the dev paid. That is the main thing. The dev has to be paid. The dev has to be paid. The server has to stay running. Because I don't know if you noticed, he's paying for the server out of pocket too right now, by the way. So there is that also.
So you you have to switch to a shitty server for town, and then when this battle comes up, then you purchase a better server.
Yes, that is exactly right.
Okay. So my concern with that is, if we were just using money to keep the server up, and you're not profiting, that makes sense. So any money in excess needs to be clearly shown and stated that this is money saved and set aside for future server maintenance and upkeep. If you monetize it and we don't have rights to the IP, that puts us in danger.
That's true.
Do you agree or do you disagree?
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So maybe another way to keep people worries at ease is to you're showing the money how much we have or had altogether. You should also show like how much you should have basically a treasurer on staff as well. So like one of the GMs needs to be a treasurer too, to say, here, this is how much we have right now for this month, every single month. This is how much we have, how much came in last month, how much we spent on whatever, and how much we have in savings for future upkeep. That stuff needs to be laid out because you have people that are investing in you.
Yeah, that's fair. That we can do.
Okay, cool. I'm glad that you're agreeing to that. Okay, those are... All right, we got through there. Those are the main pressing questions that I had. We're going to do some other smaller questions before wrapping it up.
Yep.
What are some... Let's go back to your time throughout your life playing DWO, what are some memorable moments for you?
Oh man, golly.
Tell me something like early, like when you were like from
middle school,
from zero to front general.
All right. Well, 2006. No, it wasn't even 06. I didn't even know what the fuck is going on. 2008. I remember I got a scimitar. And I did my I think first confront, and everyone was killing me. And then my Japanese dude said the first thing I understood to me. He said, "Good job." And I was like, "Wow, I fucking love this game, man." This is back when Scimitar had a natural fire JC, by the way. I don't know if y'all were around for that.
Yeah.
But man, and I was like, okay, I love this game. I started making friends. I started getting gear. I got my first cape in 08, dude. Oh my god. And then EN server comes out. I make my EN account. I'm like, yep, same name, Shukize, your boy. Listen, that doesn't even mean anything in Japanese. It just sounded fucking cool when I was 11. By the way, so I did the same name. I fucking joined Woo. I see Soon Cell. I'm like, oh my god, it's in English. Oh good lord, this is so amazing. I get the Tonfa, dude. I pay area points for my first R5 Kate. Dude, goated. Yeah. And then the server closes. Goated.
You know what? I'm gonna just go on the record. I know they're gone. They're dead and gone. You don't really speak ill on the dead, but man, fuck area. They fucked that up so much, man. No. What the fuck?
Yeah, they
they could have did so much better.
They really could.
They didn't have a dedicated person working for the game.
No. From all the GMs and past GMs and mods or whatever that were in here, game stages. From the past game stages that were in here, dude. Yeah, I can see the game was not very well maintained. I've heard some stories.
The game stages were players. The game managers were GMs, like GM higher caliber. I remember for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
And, that was the one I worked with the most. So I can't remember anybody else.
Oh man, higher cal. I think that's the one that banned me. But and then 2013 comes around. DWO Z, dude, dual weapon system, fucking. This and that, all the knives were OP when it came out. Lightning sword, sea sword, etc., etc. But I still play that game every day. Yeah, I complained and bitched, but I still played every day. I still made videos. I tried to be like the cool JP players. I got the little tiger fur hat and shit. Like I tried to use Tonfa and combo and shit and do P sword. I learned how to P sword Muso. I made a little tutorial video that's like kind of outdated because they changed the P sword Muso in 2017. Dude, like that was my game, man. I entered my first tournament with some Japanese friends like 2017. Playing with who was I playing with back in it? Who was it like shit? What was it? It was KT, Tone, Teal, Mr. Sophia, players like that. I know there's like so many players that I don't even remember from EN. But they're EN players playing JP.
Yeah.
That's like go ahead.
You mentioned like you came back to DWOZ.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the EN players never played that. What are we retaining any sort of elements of DWO EN now that we've switched over to the Z production?
I am glad you asked. My dream. I had a dream, right? That little DWO ENs and DWO JPs will come together and have the perfect game. EN was good. It just felt bland when you played JP. When you played JP server, it felt like
I understand. You played JP first.
It's like. But no, not even that. I'm just saying going to Z and then going to Z from EN server, Z felt like the big brother and EN server felt like it feels like a beta, if that makes any sense. It doesn't feel like a complete game. So since we never had a ENZ, right? My dream is to essentially make a DWO ZEN, right? Like have some elements from EN where it's like, okay, everyone's not at 40 fucking speed. Everyone's not fat max speed gear and having like, oh dude, but like in JP you can have 30 temper. Like, everyone's not running 50500 weapons or whatever with like a 140 attack and 300 defense, etc. No, EN was slow, meticulous. You had to like think about everything you do. You had a limited Muso. That was kind of stupid, but you felt like there was more risks in EN server. Okay. JP server, there's a lot more weapons, there's a lot more gear, there's a lot more stuff. Okay, cool. Let's take all that gear, take all those weapons, take all that cool shit from that, plug it in EN, and have the same gameplay as EN. I think that's doable. I think that's possible. I think we could balance the fuck out of all the OP ass weapons in Z and put them in EN, or not put them in EN, but essentially make it to where a fucking an old flute can fight a DW9 halberd. That was was impossible.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like it.
The older weapons were so obsolete that bringing them would be trolling.
Dude, yes, and even more so, everything just kept getting power crept. Then the DW7 weapons were too fucking obsolete, and then the DW8 weapons were too up. Everything just kept getting power crept and OP.
So,
sorry, I was ranting.
This could go on forever. It's fine. It's fine. You have a passion for the game. I
didn't even tell you about fucking pistols. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a best believe a brother gonna be using the pistols. But yeah, so I was telling Fox a little earlier that like he was showing me pictures of me feeding way back when, and I'm looking like I didn't even like Tonfas. Why the fuck am I using Tonfas in this confront match? I'm gonna have 3 weapons for confront. That's fucking it. I'm gonna have like a support weapon, a frontline weapon, and the gun. That's it. Them things.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so going back to reality and what we were talking about. The goal is we're gonna be playing on a DWOZ client. You're saying, but we're gonna try to make it as friendly to EN as possible, and you want to balance weapons so they're not irrelevant anymore. Is that correct?
Exactly right, my friend. Yes.
Okay. We'll be looking forward to it. For now, I know we still have some progress that needs to be made. Mm-hmm. Especially, we just gotta get over this tutorial battle hill.
Yeah.
If we can load into the battle like that, then that's really good, and that shows promise. But I know I'm gonna get really hype when that first devlog with somebody playing the tutorial battle comes in.
This is our last hugest hurdle, man. First big hurdle, log in. Second big hurdle, walking around in town. Third big hurdle, and probably the final battle.
Okay, cool. So we're there on that last hurdle. We're looking at it. We're running up to it. We're getting ready to jump, but we're not just there yet. So we gotta. Well, we are kind of just there because he's trying to load into the battle now.
Yeah.
We're at the hurdle. We're fucking putting our leg up. So basically.
Yep.
Okay. So battle's coming up. I'm ready to get some tournaments going on as soon. I think it's gonna be day one where everybody's gonna be allowed. We gotta start doing getting ready for week 1 of the tournaments. Is there anybody you're looking forward to facing again? Is there a DWO god that you could never beat or something like that you wanna test your mettle on now?
Oh man, dude, I'm just thinking there's been so many fucking people I fought. Yeah, dude, I remember playing with Sessio. I remember playing with Sunayoshi. He was a Brazil player. I don't know if you guys remember him. Millennium. I know he's probably not coming back in a while, or it'd be cool if he pops up.
Yeah. Those dudes were like the first people that actually talked to me on the game. Millennium.
Yeah.
Cena.
Dude,
and,
I was just about to say Cena.
Knight.
Yeah, Cena's the one who kind of taught me how to play, really.
Yeah.
Cena and
they would
Andy.
take me into arenas and just beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And then I didn't play with Andy until after the first scenario was done that I was at. And then we played Battle of Tongate was the next scenario, and Andy's just in the game. Like, we just load in, he didn't say nothing in the call. I mean, in the lobby. But as soon as we start getting the game, he starts spamming about how bad our teammates were. Because the two other teammates we were with were just straight up feeding.
Yeah, some things never change.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of people that we want to play with again. Mm-hmm. I got two more questions. One's a question, one's open-ended. How, this one, DWO has been a big part of your life. How has it influenced you as a person?
Oh man, dude, I literally learned Japanese because of the game. Like, I'm fluent in Japanese because of the fucking game. I started trying to learn Chinese because I was playing fucking Chinese server, dude. Like, this game kind of dictates what I do in life. I quit my fucking job. I was working at Honda as an equipment service engineer. I was making $110K a year, dude, and I quit the job to fucking play DWO with lower ping. Yeah, you okay? I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying.
Hell no.
I know what you're saying. What is this nigga doing, bro? However, you
could have just, man,
dude.
Okay,
listen. Okay, you gotta look at it from my point, man, dude. People were blocking my accounts, and they would just not talk to me because I lived in fucking Ohio. I lived in fucking Ohio, and my ping was like 270 with a VPN. And they were just blocking my account. I have to translate everything they're fucking saying. And they kept saying like stuck, which means like you're a lagger in Chinese. I don't remember what the Chinese word for was, but they kept saying that shit. And it would just leave sometimes. And I couldn't get fucking games. And that shit would piss me the fuck off. So I quit my job and moved to Japan, like a normal person would, right? And then I moved to Thailand.
Yeah. I want to play a multi-year-old game. Let me just quit my 6-band job and move away.
Okay, did you see my account though, bro? You saw how many capes I had, bro? Did you see my weapons? Come on, man.
Yeah, I saw it.
I do. Yeah, you do the same thing, right? Okay.
All right. Lastly, I will always allow the guest to say whatever they want at the end. So go ahead. If you have some last final words to people, now's your chance.
Okay. People, my fellas, ladies, whatever you are, we need DWO. Maybe you don't think you need it anymore. If you were around back in the day, just remember those fucking feelings you had for the game, dude. All right? I know I'm a little autistic about this shit, but I'm locking in. I promise you. We got a good team. We got good people. If you want to support, if you want to help, if you want to join the team, please let me know. We are doing this. I gotta do this. There's no other choice for me. I got it, and I know it sounds crazy, but I gotta have DWO back. It would make my life so much more happy. Yeah, I got a girlfriend and shit. Yeah, I'm doing stuff. Yeah, I'm having a good life, sure. But just, you ever had like that one itch on your back you couldn't find? You feel it feels like inside your fucking liver or something. Okay, that's DWO. I need to scratch that fucking itch. All right. So let's game.
Cool. All right, man. We're all flashed up. That's gonna be it. Next time, hopefully, we'll have. Next time you hear from us, we'll have Demon Con or Rukon, whoever freaking answers my phone call.
Whichever con.
Yeah. If not, we're gonna skip to a lighter piece with some just members of the community. See how they're doing.
Beautiful.
All right, we're out.
Wow, that was a very eventful and informational episode. Next time, we're going to take it back a few years, recall some memories. That's it. We're all flashed up.
Let's take to the battlefield.